welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber, but if you're new, I'm Lex, and if you can tell by the title, I'm back at it again with another pro intro. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the intro that you just saw, and if you watch to the very end, I promise you'll be able to know how to make it. So I'm going to just go into the album which I named for Aaliyah J's intro. And this video is definitely separated into more than 3 parts. I usually have the video separated into 3 separate parts and then just combine them all together in the end, and it makes a complete intro. But I think this is like 4 or 5 different parts, and we're going to work on the first part first, which is this part. So I cut everything out, but since a lot of people are always asking me how to cut out the pictures, even though I showed this before, I'm going to show it again, just one picture. So I'm going to use one of these pictures in this album, and I use Superimpose X, and it's not free. I think it is a free version, but I'm not sure. Or you could use Pixar. I'm going to use both really quick. So I've literally just cut another picture out, but I'm going to just use one of them. Okay, I'm already in the album, so I'm going to use a picture that's not cut out. So I'm gonna just use a selfie because it's like really easy. So down in the toolbar, I'm gonna hit mask tool, and hit auto mask. And it's pretty much cleaned up already. I'm just going to finish erasing any extra areas that need to be erased. And like I said, I promise you, if you guys watch to the very end, you will be able to do this. I'm going to try to keep it simple as possible, as I always try to do. If I go too fast, all you have to do is rewind, but it should be pretty much easy to follow along. This might not be 100% perfect, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to hit editor, tools, and scroll all the way over until I see mask outline. Now this is how you get that little outline. You can change the color if you don't want it white, red, purple, green, orange, whatever, but I'm gonna keep it white, and you can adjust the size of the lines, like how thick you want the lines. I usually keep it somewhere between, I want to say 14 and 20. So let's say I wanted to hit like 18 point something, then I would save it. It's already saved on my phone though, so I'm not going to save it again. So that's Superimpose. I'm going to show you how to do it on Pixar. Pixar is free, and there's nothing wrong with using Pixar. I just wanted Superimpose because I just use the app a lot in general anyway. So okay, I have so many albums for intros, it's not funny. I'm going to use the same picture, and I'm going to hit cutout, person, and I feel like it probably could be a little cleaner than this. I feel like Pixar though is the longer way to do it, because from here you would have to go into another app to get that white outline. Like this takes so much longer, but it is possible. Okay, let's say I wanted to save it like this. Now, I feel like it was cleaner on Superimpose. Now, from here, you're going to... I don't even have this. From here, what you would do is go into Bazzart. And I'm going to upload the picture, which was this one. And you need to keep it like somewhere over here, because it's like a watermark. You hit outline, and you can make it as thick as you want it to be. So you had to clean this better up on Pixar, because I can tell it need to be cleaned up better. But this way is how you do it, and then you will save it. You can remove the watermark if you want, but if you don't, then you would have to go to eraser, and in eraser you would have to erase this watermark down here. And then from here you will save it. I'm not even going to do all of that because I already have this actual image on my phone, and I just wanted to show you guys how to get the free version as well as the paid version. Okay, now that we are all caught up, because I mean, so many people were asking me how to cut out stuff. I felt like I didn't do it before, but I know for a fact I showed you guys how to do this before. But anyway, moving on from here, we're going to start working on the first part, which is this page here. And we're going to go straight into KineMaster. So it's Burberry wallpaper. I think this was not next. I don't think, but I'm gonna switch the wallpapers around because I don't think they're in the right order. It really is these two that I think is not in the right order. I think it's only 4 wallpapers, so that means it should be only separated into 4 parts. Okay, and from here, you click on each wallpaper and hit pan and zoom, and you check the start and end position so it don't move, and you just do that for each wallpaper. Okay, from here, I'm going to start adding the cutout photos. And I used 2 of these pictures, so all I did was hit the 3 dots over there in the side panel, and I hit duplicate so that it could be 2. And I'm going to, for the first one, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to hit rotate and mirror and flip the image. And I think I made it a little smaller than this. You want to move it completely over, and it's one more picture, and it's going to go in the middle. And I think her name goes on here as well. This is her YouTube channel name. The font is, I want to say Baby's New. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna leave everything in the description box, so make sure y'all check that out. Yeah, that's the first. Okay, I gotta work on the transitions. So for animation of each of these pictures, it's going to pop up, and I'm going to change the speed to 1.5. Now I am going to do the out animation. Wait a minute. Okay. And for the out animation, it's going to be snap down, and I'm going to change the speed just 1 notch before 1. I'm going to shorten this up some. It don't have to be this long. I didn't realize it was this long. I just want to make sure it's all exiting at the same time, so I'm just going to watch it really quick. Okay, and first of all, I need to move the pictures over because her phone isn't even showing. So this picture is turned the opposite way. That's what it is. So I'm going to hit rotate and mirror and turn the phone this way so that you can see it. And I'm going to turn this photo the other way so that you can see the phone. I was wondering why something looked off. I can't figure out what was off. So that's, I had the pictures turned the opposite way. It was really making me upset. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Over here sounded like I would know what I'm doing. I just made this intro. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to shorten the actual wallpaper timing. It's like they leaving too late. They leaving all in separate times. You can tell when you slow it down. Sometimes when it plays straight through, you can't tell if you're not really paying attention. I think this one is the only one too long, and I need a center. I think the name was at the bottom of it. If it wasn't, it's going to be now because I like it right there. Okay, now we're going to work on the transition. I usually do this all at the end, but I'm not today. I can't remember the specific. Now, I don't know exactly which transition I use because they almost all look the same. I'm not going to lie, but I know it was between these three that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to play around with them. And I got these transitions from the store. I don't know exactly what they're under, but you can just go in the store and look for it. So I'm going to be using Speedy Warp, Spin Blur, and Spin Turn. I think I might have used Spin Turn for the first one. I'm really thinking that I did, though. For some reason, I'm thinking I used Spin Turn. And see, these are too long because they are going over into the next one, and I don't want them to do that for this intro. Sometimes I don't mind it doing that, but for this intro, I don't want it to do that. Okay. For the next page, it's this one. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is the name in the background. I made that on Fonto, so I'm going to just show you really quick how you do that. So let's say we want to put a lid J. So I'm just going to size it up. I think the color I use two different pinks. Let's say I'm using a pink. I hit stroke and I use this pink, which I think that was the third one. And for text, we're going to turn the alpha down so it could just be like an outline. You save that. Once you save that, so I'm going to add it in. I added it twice, so you could just duplicate that, or you can just make one a dark pink or light pink or whatever color you want to use. It really don't matter. But this is, I think this is her Instagram name that I'm putting here. And I'm also going to shorten this wallpaper. It don't need to be that long. And I'm going to add the other one. Okay, let's go make sure that's in the right order. It's light pink supposed to be at the bottom, like I thought. So I'm just gonna switch the order of these around. The light pink supposed to be at the bottom, and the dark pinker, the darker pink is supposed to be at the top. Now from here we need to go work on the little circle, which I made in PixArt. So we're gonna go to PixArt. I'm gonna do two things in PixArt since I'm gonna already be in this app. So for one, I'm going to hit all photos and I'm going to hit background and choose the transparent background. You don't even have to go save a transparent background to do this. I love that. And I'm going to hit add photo, and the photo I used, we're just going to use this selfie. I can't find that picture that I'm looking for, but I'm going to size it up and I'm going to hit apply. Now I'm going to go over to the toolbar and hit tools and hit shape crop. Then I'm going to choose the circle and size it up. Next, I'm going to hit the arrow, and now I can just like size it down. You can change the color. You can change it to whatever color you want if you want to ring around it with a color, but I like the white. And then I will hit save, but I already got it saved on my phone. Then now I'm going to show y'all something else. So I'm going to add her screenshot it. Is that a word? I don't know. Sound weird. And I'm going to size up the screenshot, and I'm going to actually size it a little bit down. It's a little too big. Maybe right there. Okay. And I'm going to hit sticker in the toolbox, in the toolbar, and I'm going to hit iPhone PNG, and I'm going to choose the first one, and I'm going to size it up. It looked like it fits. Click on the iPhone again and hit effects, and I'm gonna hit colorize, and I think it was pink, so you just play around with it. So the pink I want is something like around 311, 316, something around that pink. Hit apply, and then let's save it. Boom. I'm not gonna save it because it's already saved. And now we're gonna start getting kinda techie, and I'm gonna hit tools, and I'm gonna hit perspective, and this is like how you turn the phone. And let's say I wanted it to turn like this way. I would hit apply and save. It's like at an angle, but again, it's already saved on my phone. So now I'm gonna go to KineMaster again, and I'm going to add the little circle from Pixar, except for I'm using a different picture. For some reason I couldn't find that picture, and I'm going to put that in the middle. And I actually need to size up her name, you feel me? I'm going to size her name up. So I mean, this one not that big. This one is more so centered, and the phones are to the left. So for the phones though, I used two different screenshots. One of them is the Instagram, which is this one, and it's slightly turned to the left or to the right. And then the other one is the screenshot of her YouTube channel, which I did from an Instagram link. So it looks like this. I think her picture need to be over some. And then I need to crop it. It's too long. It's supposed to be in the back, and this is supposed to be in the front. So I'm gonna make this a little bigger, and I'm gonna size down. I'm gonna bring it to front first of all, and size it down some. Like, I want to say like that. I feel like the sizing is off though. For some reason, I feel like the sizing is off. But anyway, the end animation for the circle is clockwise, and the Instagram one, the animation is dropping, and I believe the other one is maybe sliding up, but not that slow. So I think it's just, this page is pretty much done. But I do have to select the out animation, and I'm just going to choose all of them. I'm just going to snap down. Okay, so now we're on the third page, and I think it's only one more page, so we're doing pretty good. So now we're going to work on this page, and this page is just like the Polaroid page. But anyway, for this page, we're going to go back into Pixar. Pixar is our best friend in this video, and I'm just going to reset this page, honestly. And I'm going to hit add photo, and I'm going to go to that album. And the album I'm referring to is her album I made for this video. And I'm just going to size it up just a little bit, hit apply, go to sticker, and hit Polaroid frame. Can't spell, wow. And which frame? I used a white frame, like something like this. It might not even be this exact one, and I just saved it, and that's how I was able to do that. So now I'm gonna go back into KineMaster, and let me see. Okay, Now we can work on this page. Oh wait, I gotta choose the transition. I think I did speedy warp. I ain't gonna hold y'all. These all look almost the same. I cannot remember the transitions. I just know they was out of those three. So now I'm gonna hit layer, media, photo, and I'm going to just add in those polaroids. Oh, I forgot to crop down something from the last page. If anything else needs to be cropped and adjusted though, I'm going to do that before I save it. And let's add in the other Polaroid. I'm just going to adjust it. And I know that the in animation was popping up. And choose 1.5 though. Okay, and so far it should look something like this. Okay, but the pictures on this slide are a little too long. And it's okay that the pictures on this slide is starting a little later because what I'm going to do is go in and start adding the videos in now. Believe I forgot to do something. I'm going to hit layer effect. I don't know if this gonna work now. And I hit anaglyph slide. Did I just butcher that word? And I'm just gonna zoom up. I don't know if it's gonna work the same. It should. I'm gonna slide it all the way over. I meant to add this in the beginning. I told you I'm having a bad day. But anyway, I'm gonna hit center back. And let's see. I'm gonna turn the opacity down some. Because it's like not that serious. Like it don't gotta be that much up. Like it's not that serious at all. So let me see. I knew something was off. Like I couldn't put my finger on it. And this page right here is too short though. It's still too short and I don't like that. So I'm gonna make this page a little longer. That's why it's good to go back and watch it 100 times to figure out what is off. Okay, I feel like it's not that bad. Okay, now I could go start adding the videos. And it's only 2 videos. So, yeah. The first video is this one. I'm going to size it up. Hit the check mark. Come on, before I hit the check mark, I'm going to turn the opacity down to probably like 70 for now. And I'm going to turn the volume down. So let me see. Okay, of course not. So I'm going to hit that video and I'm going to put... wow. I'm gonna hit center back. And let's see. Actually, this video was definitely cropped down, is what I remember. And I think I had it in a different position. So I'm gonna zoom it up. And I think I'm gonna hit not bring to front. Oh, I think I did hit bring to front. It's looking about right. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring these images to front so it can be in front of that, because I was trying to figure out what was a little off again. Just remembered. Okay, let's see. Oh, it needed to be cropped down a little bit more because something had popped up on my phone when I was screen recording this. Hate when that happens, even when my phone's on D&D. Yeah, that's looking like it's supposed to. I just gotta bring everything to front now so it can be in front of this video. Now I'm going to add the second video in, which is this one. I'm going to size it up and turn the opacity down to, I think, was it 70? And hold on, I don't want them to crash. I'm just gonna size it up. I'm gonna hit, was it center back, and then bring to front. And now I gotta bring this to front, and I'm gonna move this over some. Now I gotta find the other picture, bring that to front. This picture is too big, or I could just bring the other picture in front of that. So the video actually plays by itself for a little before these pictures even pop up. Okay. So I gotta move these pictures over some. And I gotta turn the volume down because I almost forgot. The picture's still coming in too soon. I wanted to play for a little bit longer. Yeah. But I think the picture is still like, what is going on? I don't know what happened. I mean, that works, but maybe the picture was smaller. It can't be that the picture was smaller. I really don't think for some reason it was smaller. But I'm gonna go look at it from beginning to end really quick. And it's looking, oh wait. Oh, I knew something was missing. Let me bring this to front. I'm like, something looks off. Like you said that, but okay, this picture right here, this one is ending way too late. See it again. They all ended at different times. If you slow it down, you can see the order that it's ending in. I don't like that. It's not ending in the same place. They all ending at different times. Bye. I'm just adjusting everything. So all I got to do now is go add a song, and I'll meet you guys back at iMovie. that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. If it was easy to follow along, let me know below in the comment section, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.